Hey, what's up everyone? This is Brian and this is the next installment of following my progress through the Quora Partner Program. This is day 59 of recorded earnings, and as you can see here it has me at $111.18. So I have officially broke the $100 mark. I actually did that on day 51. So if you could do the quick math, I'm still hovering around that $2 a day mark. So that blip that we showed in the last video was a bit of an anomaly, unfortunately, and it wasn't continuing to grow. We're hovering around that $2 mark. And interestingly, I have actually now, on my recording, am about $1 off from what Quora is saying. So they're at $111.18. And per my tracking, I'm at $112.79. Now, throughout this whole process, we've been off, a few cents here or there, where my number's been bigger or their number's been bigger, but we've never been off by this much. And this started happening, I'd say, unfortunately I didn't track when it officially happened, but I want to say it happened, about a week ago, maybe a little bit more. And we just kind of got separation. So I don't know if that's going to correct itself, but that's a pretty big delta that we have right now between the two numbers. I have $112.79, they have $111, and throughout this time I've actually been paid out twice. So at about this, I think it was $70.64, the money says it says I've been paid to my Stripe account, and then my Stripe account pays out a day later to my bank account. It actually did happen. So the $70.64 kicks over to Stripe, and then that money kicks into your bank account. And surprisingly, there was no transaction fee taken out of that amount. The full amount went into my bank account. So evidently, Quora has some sort of agreement with Stripe that they're not taking out transaction fees. Then, just as of today, they notified me that they paid out $40 and some cents. Let me see what the number was here officially. $40.54. So that's now in my Stripe account. You'd see it under here. I'm not going to open it because it has the last four digits of my bank account and the bank that I use. But it does, in fact, show the correct amount on my Stripe account. And that number, I'm presuming, will go into my bank account tomorrow. I'll let you know if something wonky goes on and that doesn't happen, but based on the $70 actually getting paid out to me, I'm pretty confident in the $40 getting paid out to me. I will show you my highest earning questions. I think we have some of the similar ones from the previous video. So yeah, the mushroom spores inhalation question is at $3 now. Sharpening mower blades at almost $3 itself. And then a Game of Thrones questions is just over $2. So actually this ulcers question, from what I recall, yeah, it's fairly recent. So this one has jumped up pretty quickly. But we have a lot of the same questions with the exception of the ulcer question that I had in the last video. So the questions generating revenues continue to generate revenues with a few new ones popping in there. And then this average question value that Quora has listed, this is not for my questions but for their whole program, has jumped up again. I think it was in the mid-50s the last video we have, so it's good to see that it's up in the 67 cents range, given that I have a fair bit over 1,000 questions. I'm hoping that if this average holds steady, I'm going to be looking at about $670 at the end of the year if my math is correct, if this is the average question value per year. But this number obviously fluctuates, so we'll see if it stays true. Let's see, what else was I going to show you? The graph, we already talked about how I'm averaging still around $2 a day. Here's the $2 line. We bounce above it and below it. Staying pretty steady here at the $2. This $5 and $6, nearly $6 blip that occurred right before the last video, unfortunately, was just that. It was a blip, and it was not steadily increasing as I had hoped / forecasted, based on the fact that I still have that large body of questions earning as I add new questions on. I guess that's the last thing I'll add. I have been awful at asking questions here. Probably, to be honest, the last 3 weeks or so, a lot of days asking 0 questions, probably a total of like 3 or 4 days where I've actually hit the 10 question a day mark or more, and more realistically looking at like 3 to 7 questions a day getting asked on any one of these given days. So could do a lot better job, and I'm gonna put in a little more time asking questions. Have just kind of forgot about it with work and everything, and just haven't been putting in the time when questions pop up throughout the day to just jot them down here, unfortunately. So I'm gonna start doing that again to see if we can get this money up a little bit. But that is the extent of my update for this one. Look forward to future videos when I hit new milestones, but I also want to start doing some other subject matter like I was doing before, so there'll be some other videos mixed in between now and then, but just wanted to give you an update. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope this helped. Please subscribe.